Hello, I'm Jerry Fork, the beer review guy. Doing my last Myy beer today, Monday. It's 63 degrees outside right now. It's really nice. We got some nicer days coming up the next couple days. Weekend's gonna be decent. Looking forward to getting out in my shed and doing some straightening up. I got some things to make and I need my bench top to do it, so looking forward to doing that. So the last Myy beer is the special one that I've been waiting till last to do. So it is from Revolution Brewing, Straight Jacket, Barleywine ale aged in bourbon barrels. It's a 15% ABV. It says an arresting embrace of malt and barrel. Straight Jacket. Deep Wood Series. Proudly brewed only in Chicago. This is just a 12-ounce can. So, a barley wine. I've only had, and since I started doing this channel, I've only had 2 barley wine beers. One I did with my brother, Wayne, that passed away, and then the second one I did by myself in my other house that we used to live in. That other one, of course, was in the other house too. The one I did with Wayne. But yeah, they're just really good beers. They're made really well. I don't know. I think they're usually barrel aged in bourbon barrels. They're just really good beers. I think it was 2017. I think that I did the two different barley wines. So that's why this is so special to me, because I'd done one of them with my brother that passed away, and then the other one I did, of course, by myself. But they're just really good. Plus, it's a little sentimental thing. So the anniversary of my brother's passing is coming up like real soon. So I guess I could wait to do this one on that date, but I don't know what's going to be going on at the time, so I'll just do it now. And I'm mentioning him now, so it's still, special. Okay, so when I do like porters and stouts, I warm them up for 45 minutes. I'll leave them out of the refrigerator for 45 minutes. On beers like this, that are barrel aged, a lot of them, I like to leave them out of the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes. I don't like reviewing these ice cold, because you just get so much more flavors when they're not ice cold. So, had this out of the refrigerator for 30 minutes. It still feels cold, but the can art is kind of crazy on this. I don't know, it looks like, oh, okay. They look like spirits coming up out of a barrel. The lid on the barrel is up, and these freaky looking spirits are coming up out of the barrel. All right, I'm anxious to check this thing out. Here we go. It's a little breezy, so you're gonna see the camera kind of moving just a little bit. I can't hold it. So, here we go. Oh man, it even has a bourbon color to it. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That smells really good. just in case there's anything sitting in the bottom. I do my swish around thing. All right, there's a finger of head. It's a nice mocha color on the head. It's got a little frothiness and some bigger bubbles too from me swishing it around. A nice maple-ish kind of a woody aroma. You get that bourbon barrel aroma. The alcohol is kind of trying to make its way through all those aromas. It's getting through a little bit. Nice sweet aroma. A little vanilla with that maple. Man, that smells good. Okay. Cheers to my late brother. And cheers to you guys. Cheers to Mike Healy for sending me this. And here we go. Oh. Wow. It's got a medium to full body on it. Carbonation is almost not there. Get a nice maltiness, and you get a nice woodiness. Get that maple on the taste. You get, you know, did I already say the bourbon? You definitely get the bourbon in there. Oh yeah, gotta get every drop of this out. You get the alcohol a little bit. Get a nice minty cooling sensation from that alcohol. You feel it in your gut too. Warmed up, definitely the way to go. Definitely. It has a nice, I mean, it has a little cool edge to it, but it's close to room temperature, and that's perfect for this. This is a sipper, one to take time and enjoy. Oh, wow. I mean, this would be really good on a cold winter night. I've been anxiously awaiting to do this review. I wanted to do it over the weekend, and I was going to include my nephew because we had them over, but things were kind of like hard to plan to do it, so just skipped it for now. Just enjoyed their company and visited with them, and I bought a 6-pack of Lone Star and a 6-pack of George Killian's Irish Red, red ales. Those are good. We just drank on those a little bit, and David, I don't know if you guys have seen him in reviews in the past. How long? If you've been my subscribers for a long time, then you've seen him do reviews with me on occasion. Mostly the Evan Williams eggnogs. He's a tall drink of water. He's a tall guy. He likes energy drinks. He brought over 4 or 5 Red Bulls to dinner the other night, Saturday night. So he was drinking on one of those, gave Jeremy one of them, and then he had a beer, and then I started getting a little drowsy, a little sleepy from we was working our butt off the night before, and that day, Saturday morning, to get ready for them to come over, and I was wiped, so I was drowsy. I was tired, so I made some coffee, and he took a cup of coffee. So it's a lot of caffeine, but I guess his body can handle it. Man, that's good. It just, I just really like the bourbon barrel aged beers. Doesn't even have to be a barley wine, but they're just really, really good. Suits me. Barley wine ale aged in bourbon barrels. I wonder how long they've been aged, how long this one had been aged. Anything else to talk about while I'm sitting here? This being the last Myy beer from the beers, the 18 that Myy sent me a few weeks ago, when right in the middle of me having COVID, they arrived. My spirits were down, just from not feeling good, and then I went into the point where I couldn't smell and I couldn't taste. Really got me down, because I knew that I had to get that back before I do reviews anymore. So and then that box arrived and really shot my spirits up like big time. Now I was like really looking forward to getting better so I could review these. And so Myy really did a nice gesture there. Appreciated that. So what do I have to review now? Well, I got the other day, I got 2 new Four Locos that I haven't done yet. And then I got a 6-pack before that, my check before that, of just some dollar beers, just on the shelf where they mark them down. And they're not all beers. Some are, I think, like mixed drink type things. I don't know. Look like they might be interesting. So, so between the 2 Four Locos and those 6, and then I have a one of the big Miller High Lifes, not necessarily to review, but to use with a new beer salt that I found, new flavor. So I got a little bit of this and a little bit of that to do for you guys. So and then the next check, I'll go to another liquor store and see if I can find some stuff. I went to Collins Midtown. They had some stuff. They had some interesting looking stuff, but I had to be kind of careful with my beer budget this time. I had to get some beer for the dinner with my nephew and my niece-in-law. So that kind of goes into it a little bit. They're like $20 for the 2 6-packs, somewhere around there. So, so I had to be careful a little bit. So next check, I'll see if I can find some other interesting stuff. There was I was looking there at Collins Midtown for the Steel Reserve Cherry Slushy, I think I was told. I think Jim Rockford was the one that told me about it, I think. Steel Reserve Cherry Slushy. That sounded pretty interesting. But they were out, so. Any of you guys watch or have watched in the past a show called Grimm? I watched the first one and I was hooked. Kind of like that kind of stuff. It's fun, you know, entertaining, about supernatural creatures. And then the main guy that plays in it, he is a Grimm. A Grimm in this show means one that that like executes or assassinates or something. Probably more executes the supernatural beings, which they call them Vesson, and there's all different kinds. But he makes friends with a lot of the peaceful ones, and then I won't tell you a whole lot in case you want to watch it. But excuse me, I've been getting ideas from it about some of the creatures to look up at the library to find, you know, stories to read about. The El Cucoy. I think that's right. It's like the boogeyman in Spanish. Anyway, the bogeyman. Just stuff like that. Krampus, they say. It's like, I think it's like Czech or Russian. I can't remember exactly what he said was. I can't remember. I think it's Russian. Krampus, which in the States, Krampus. They made a movie of it. They bring in creatures like that too. But the Vesson, supernatural creatures, know when they see the man that is what they call a Grimm. They know when they turn and he looks at them, they can tell he can see them in their real self, you know. And then they're freaking out because Grimm in the past has been a scary story that the Vessons tell their children, like humans talk about boogeymans to scare their kids. Well, the Vesson, the supernatural creatures, would talk about the Grimms to scare their children, because it was the Grimms' job to kill any Vesson they come across, behead them or kill them any way that they could. So when they hear that he's a Grimm, they're all really, really scared. But if you're a bad Vesson, if you're an evil, murderous Vesson that takes out, has no mercy and takes out, innocent people, then you have something to worry about. So Nick in the show, he is a Grimm, but they also have Reapers in the show too. So we've always thought of it being Grim Reaper. That's one word, but I guess in this case, it's just separate. That's just how they're doing it. But it's a fun and entertaining show. If you like that kind of stuff, check it out. Watch the first one and see what you think. I don't know how many seasons there are. I don't even know if I even looked up to see how many seasons there were. But there's a pretty good amount, a decent amount. But yeah, there's check it out for yourself. What else? I've been tired today. I woke up tired. I got into my new office. I still got a little bit of straightening up to do. I got a little clutter. I made one video. I haven't uploaded it yet to show you guys what it looks like, because you guys are used to seeing me do reviews, not beer reviews, at my job in what we call the paint lockup, where we keep our paint and other supplies. That's where my office was. And now I'm in an actual office, so now it's a little bit different setup. Excuse my ear itching. But so yeah, as soon as I get it straightened up a little bit, I'll make a video to show you guys. It used to be a storage closet, if you believe that. It's a good sized storage closet. And one of the nice faculty members, upon hearing that I would like to have my own office, gave up her storage room, put the stuff that was in there into another storage room, and gave me that room. It was really nice of her. Wow. So good. Okay. 22 minutes. Some of you guys like to hear me talk. A lot of you say that you like to drink a beer and listen to me talk about everyday stuff, like we're sitting across from each other, just visiting, talking socially. That's cool. If you guys are able to do that, take advantage of my longer videos and do that. Let's see. Old Jim Rockford. He's always giving me things to, he always tells me of it's National Pancake Day, or it's National Taco Day, or it's, this day or that day, and I can't never do anything about it. I don't keep track of those special days like that. I don't, it's not in my lifestyle to pay attention to that kind of stuff. It would be cool to, but he just mentioned something about a hot sauce. I saw a comment come through. I like knowing about different hot sauces because I'm always looking for those. Those are fun to review. But anyway, spring is near. Spring is in the air. Remember that 70s song? No, it's not spring is in the air. It's love is in the air. Spring is in the air. Love is in the air. Hopefully I caught my mistake before you guys were like, what? No, it's love is in the air, not spring is in the air. Okay. I probably should cut this off because this 15% is starting to slowly, you probably notice it's starting to have an effect on me. So good, man. An arresting embrace of malt and barrel, where malt, the maltiness and the barrel aged embrace to create this beer. All right, Straight Jacket. No. Revolution Brewing, the ones responsible for making this. You guys did a really good job. This thing is awesome. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Thank you to Myy Beer for sending me this. It was very, very nice of him to do. I appreciate what he invested in doing. How much money it took to do this. Very, very kind. Okay, I'm gonna end it here before I start crying. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Oh, it's getting windy. Thank you again to Myy Beer. Look out! We'll see you on the next one. Bye.